Hello, and welcome back to Things Your Mama Never Told You. My name is Dawn. So let's go ahead and get into chapter 18, which is my favorite chapter, love. So, love is a beautiful thing, but the next person who comes to me and say, you can't help who you fall in love with is going to get smacked, okay? Stop treating love like some disease that you catch, okay? Love is a choice. Love is a verb, okay? It's an action word. It's not a noun. It's not used to describe anything. It is an action word, okay? And you can help who you love because you don't fall in love with somebody from the onset, from the very beginning. You have to get to know this person, okay? And if this person has unlovable ways, why are you wasting your time and why are you giving your love to somebody who doesn't deserve it? It has to be deserving and it has to be mutual, okay? So, how I found love is, it was very simple, okay? Because it wasn't difficult. It wasn't difficult because my husband makes it easy to love him. And love does not have to be hard and doesn't have to be difficult. Do not believe that myth that love is hard and relationships is hard. It does not have to be. People make relationships hard. People make love hard. Love is the purest thing that you can have, and love is free. It shouldn't be bought, shouldn't be paid for, it shouldn't be demanded, it should be given, and it should be earned. And love also comes with respect. Love also comes with being thoughtful. When you love someone, you do not put your own needs and your own agenda ahead of the person that you love. Any decision that you make has to benefit both of you, the family, whoever you love. Okay? So let me tell you this. When you love someone, there has to be a why. And we're loving people for the wrong reasons, and we're falling in love with the potential, like I explained in a few chapters previous to this one. There has to be a why. Why do you love this person? So let me give you an example of a great reason why to love someone. My husband, when we got together, the reason why I love him because he has great integrity and he's a very, very thoughtful person. And in chapter 16, no, it was chapter 15, when when I advised you guys to let everything out the table on the table. Talk about what your desires are, what your expectations are. Talk about your past, what you went through, and see what your intended does with that information. My husband, my husband took that information and he guarded that information, and he decided in his head and in his heart that he was not going to put me through what I went through in the past. And my husband and I, we got together at a very difficult time in my life. It was the year that my mother passed away. So my mom passed away, no husband, no children. Yes, I had lots of cousins, other family members, friends. They were there. I can call them. We would go out. I can vent. But it's not the same as having your own mate because that's a different type of love. And he could have very well tried to take advantage of my vulnerability, take advantage of the fact that, yes, I'm doing well financially. He could have done all of that, but he chose not to. He chose to protect me. He chose to provide for me. Yes, at that time, financially, I was doing better than him, but he still had his pride. He still has his pride. And he wanted to make sure that I am good and make sure that I am physically good, emotionally good. And he did that for me. And he made sure that he protected me. And if anybody were to try to hurt me or try to take advantage of me, he is stepping in. I have to repeat my marriage vows because this is very, very important, because it was very emotional for me, because in my marriage vows I said that I knew that he was the one because there were three things that he said to me that I've never heard in my life from any relationship. The first thing he said to me was, "Do you want your man to handle that for you?" And I'm like, "What? You want to take care of things for me? Wow, okay." The second thing he said to me was, "All I care about is your happiness. If you're happy, I'm happy." Okay, you're invested into my happiness. Wow. Okay. Who are you? And the last thing he said to me that really sealed the deal for me was the fact that he said that he had my back. And he not only said that he had my back, he really, really had my back, and he still has my back till this day. And I trust him with my life. And he is the type of man that I would love for my daughter to end up with. He is giving us a great example of what true love is, because he treats his daughter's mother like a queen. And I am extremely happy. Yeah, are there days in which I want to punch him in the head? Yes. But that's in any relationship. But even during those times, he still has those qualities that I love. I love him when we're fighting. I love him when we're in a great, well, we're always in a great space, but I still love him when we're not fighting. I love him when we're playful. I love him when we're serious. He is exactly what I wanted. And I do believe that God above sent me exactly what I wanted and everything that I needed and more in this man. That's the reason why I love him, because he's not, he doesn't have the potential to be what I need him to be. He already is what I need and want him to be. And that's the problem. You have to have a great reason. What is it about this person you love? So if you're going around saying, "Oh, you can't help who you fall in love with," then fine, fall in love with a pedophile. He might be a great person, but you can't have kids with him or her. Fall in love with a murderer. You won't be together. Or fall in love with a person who lies to you, cheats on you, disrespects you, abuses you. You can't help but fall in love with this person. You cannot make yourself love what's not there. I made that mistake before. I fell in love with the potential. I fell in love with who I thought he was, or who he presented himself to be, instead of loving who he really is. Unfortunately, We are all victims of that. All of us are victims of that. So, I mean, I'm I'm sorry, but do not waste your time, because I'm tired of hearing people say, "Oh, I love them. I love him because, and I love her because I've spent so many years with this person and I don't want to give up. I love this person because I am too scared to start over. I don't want to start all over again." Once again, from the previous chapter, you are blocking your blessings by continuing to love somebody who does not deserve your love. You need to take your love elsewhere. And I do not believe in unconditional love. I don't. The only people who deserve unconditional love are children, because they do not they did not ask to be here. Okay? But I don't know about you, but my love is conditional. Whether you're my mate, my husband, my friend, my family, my love is conditional. I'm loving you when you love me, when you respect me. And that's the bottom line. When you stop doing those things, my love goes out the window. Period. There is no such thing as unconditional love. My love has conditions. I'm sorry. And you may disagree with it. That's beautiful. That's okay. I don't care. But that's how I feel. And when I made my love conditional, I received the love that I wanted and that I needed. Because I can tell you, with my husband, and he deserves this treatment, I will ride or die with him. Why? Because he loves me with all his heart and his soul. And he will run down all the reasons why he loves me. And also, when you look at him and you look at him when he is with me, I don't notice it, but everybody says, that man loves you. That's the type of love that you deserve. You deserve that when you are walking on the street, when you're among family and friends or even strangers, and they look at you and they're like, wow, that man loves that woman. That woman loves that man. You could feel the love. You could feel the serenity. You could feel all of that. And when you love someone, you also learn their love language, okay? Because it does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to be in love with someone and you're not happy. It's not enough for somebody just to say that they love you, but you're not happy in the relationship and they're not loving you the way you need to be or you desire to be loved. It doesn't make any sense. Just because you love the person doesn't mean that you need to be with the person because they say they love you. I know that I deserve to be loved the way I want to be loved, because that's what's going to make me happy. Because the bottom line is, when you're spending your life with someone, happiness is the key. Peace is the key. In our home, there is nothing but peace and serenity and togetherness in our home. And I would not have it any other way. Love is not toxic. Love does not hurt. And anyone who tells you that love hurts should be knocked out. Okay? Love is supposed to edify you. Love is supposed to build you up. Love will probably make you crazy, but love is going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to make you feel great. Period. And there's a big difference between love and lust. Okay? Can you be with this person if they're no longer attractive anymore? Can you be with this person if they can no longer perform sexually anymore? For my husband, I will say yes in a heartbeat. My husband can be in a respirator or in a coma or whatever, and I will still be on his side, at his side, no matter what, because I am going to ride or die with this man. Because I know he would do the same for me. I will take care of him for the rest of my life, through thick and thin, through the good times, through the bad times, through sickness and health, till death do us part. Period. So this is my chapter on love. You may disagree, you may agree. And if you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. Please give me a thumbs up on my video because it helps my ratings and helps my viewership. And please subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for tuning in to Things Your Mama Never Told You. My name is Dawn. Bye-bye for now.